Hello students, welcome to another lecture of pharmaceutical jurisprudence, and in today's lecture we will be studying about the manufacture of Ayurvedic, homeopathic, patent and proprietary preparations. So let's start. So the first topic is manufacture of Ayurvedic preparations containing alcohol, right? So Ashwas and Arishthas are basically the Ayurvedic preparations which contain self-generated alcohol. Right? Okay, now in this there are basically two divisions of Ayurvedic preparations. So the first one being that Ayurvedic preparations containing less than 2% of alcohol, they are exempted from the payment of any excise duty, and the Ayurvedic preparations which contain more than 2% alcohol but they are not capable of consumption, they are also exempted from the payment of excise duty. Rest, if any preparation contains more than 2% alcohol and it is capable of being consumed, then a particular amount of excise duty has to be paid on it. Now the preparations which can be consumed as alcoholic beverages, they are liable for a payment of a duty if such preparations are manufactured by a registered Ayurvedic practitioner. Then such preparations can be manufactured and dispensed duty free, and the practitioner shall allow the excise officer to take samples at any point of time, and he has to allow the excise officer to inspect his premises where he is manufacturing and dispensing such preparations. Now coming to your homeopathic preparations, right? So we all know that homeopathic preparations contain some amount of alcohol in them, right? All such preparations, they contain alcohol and they can be consumed as ordinary alcoholic beverages, and they attract certain amount of duty for certain classes of preparations, right? Duty is not being paid for all the classes of preparations in homeopathic preparations, but for certain categories of preparations duty should be paid. Now coming to the patent and proprietary medicines. So in this there are two categories of preparations, one being your restricted category and the other being your unrestricted category. Right? So restricted category is mainly a medicinal or toilet preparation which is capable of being consumed as ordinary alcoholic beverage. Right? And unrestricted preparation is mainly the medicinal and toilet preparation which is not capable of being consumed as ordinary alcoholic beverage. Now any unrestricted preparation, if it is seen that it is being misused, it can be declared to be restricted preparation by the central government, either on its own or on the request of the state government, and after taking advice from a standing committee, right? So standard committee is mainly a committee of experts who advise the central government on different matters. We'll study about the composition of standard committee in a coming slide. Now any manufacturer who is wanting to manufacture such preparations, he should submit 2 samples of the preparations with its formula to the state government. Then what the state government does is, state government then further forwards the sample to the central government. Then the central government analyzes the sample, takes advice from the standard committee, and then declares whether that particular drug product should be kept in unrestricted category drug or restricted category drug. Now this is basically the constitution of the standard committee. The standard committee basically consists of Drug Controller of India. It consists of the chief chemist, a central revenue laboratory. It consists of one pharmacologist who is nominated by the central government. It consists of the advisor on indigenous system of medicine, Ministry of Health, Family Planning and Urban Development. So this is the composition of the standard committee, and the standard committee advises the central government on different matters regarding your medicinal and toilet preparations containing alcohol. So thank you so much dear students. This was all in today's lecture. Today we studied about the manufacture of Ayurvedic, homeopathic, patent and proprietary medicines which contain alcohol. Right? So if you have any queries, any doubt in today's lecture, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.